In 2025, the United States government has taken a historic step by introducing comprehensive cryptocurrency regulations aimed at ensuring transparency, innovation, and financial stability. This regulatory move represents a defining moment for the digital asset industry, marking the transition of cryptocurrencies from a speculative frontier to a mainstream financial system. By setting clear rules, the U.S. government has opened the doors for mass adoption, institutional trust, and global recognition of blockchain-based assets. Among the many crypto projects that stand to gain from this regulatory clarity, Pi Network holds a unique position due to its community-driven model and mobile-first mining approach. The U.S. government's regulations establish strict anti-money laundering (AML) and Know Your Customer (KYC) guidelines to prevent illicit activities in the crypto sector. They also ensure that cryptocurrency exchanges are registered, transparent, and accountable to financial authorities. This framework encourages both retail and institutional investors to participate without fear of fraud or regulatory uncertainty. The introduction of tax clarity further strengthens the trust of investors, making crypto assets less volatile and more accepted in mainstream portfolios. Pi Network, with its mission of creating a people-powered economy, stands to gain significantly from the U.S. government's new rules. The project's emphasis on KYC aligns perfectly with the regulatory push for identity verification, ensuring Pi's ecosystem remains legitimate. As regulators crack down on fraudulent tokens and scams, legitimate projects like Pi Network will enjoy stronger credibility. This credibility will encourage businesses and developers to build real-world applications within the Pi ecosystem. Moreover, with institutions now comfortable entering the crypto space, Pi's massive global user base could attract partnerships that were once hesitant due to unclear regulations. Unlike traditional cryptocurrencies, Pi Network has focused on inclusivity, allowing anyone with a smartphone to mine Pi without expensive hardware. With regulatory approval, this inclusive model becomes a powerful tool for mass adoption, bridging the gap between ordinary people and the digital economy. The U.S. government's regulations will help Pi coins be recognized as legitimate digital assets, paving the way for listings on major exchanges. This recognition means Pi holders could soon convert their tokens into fiat currencies legally and securely. Furthermore, businesses in the U.S. may feel more confident in accepting Pi as payment, knowing that it falls within a regulated framework. The clear regulatory environment will also support Pi Network's growth as it continues to develop its decentralized applications (dApps) ecosystem. With rules ensuring data protection and consumer rights, users will feel safer using Pi-powered financial tools. The massive community of Pi pioneers, which already numbers in the tens of millions, will gain confidence that their time and effort in supporting the project has genuine value. In addition, the U.S. regulatory framework could inspire other nations to adopt similar approaches, creating a global standard. As more countries follow suit, Pi Network's universal accessibility will place it at the center of a truly global digital economy. While the regulations are historic, they also present challenges for projects that fail to meet compliance standards. For Pi Network, the challenge lies in scaling its KYC processes and ensuring compliance across its vast user base. However, overcoming these challenges will only make Pi stronger, as it will be positioned as a leader in compliant blockchain solutions. With a compliant ecosystem, Pi can attract global corporations, fintech companies, and developers to innovate on its platform. The U.S. government's historic cryptocurrency regulations mark a turning point in financial history. For Pi Network, these regulations offer the credibility, security, and opportunity needed to transition from an experimental community project into a global digital currency. By aligning with compliance, Pi Network will not only survive but thrive in this new era of regulated digital finance. In the long run, Pi Network could become one of the biggest beneficiaries of the U.S. government's push for cryptocurrency regulations, solidifying its place as a people-powered global economy.